Good morning everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. This is it, the final episode. So we actually don't have that much to sort of tidy up, which is good. What we do need to do though is get rid of all of this slurry, milk and manure. So I'm going to get this guy filling up. I think he's turned on. Is he turned on? He is, yes, good. So we should be able to fit all of this into there, which is good news. So I'm going to go disconnect, because the other thing we want to do, of course, is take the milk. In fact, scrap that. I'm not going to be switching dollies over, it's silly. So let's just wait here for a moment. And I can tell you about how much money we've made. So overnight, we made ourselves 110,000 from selling all of that silage. That's pretty awesome. So in stock we have digestate, of course. We don't have any crops. So it's pretty much just the animal products we've got left. All the cotton's gone. I have returned most of the items we didn't need. I don't think we've got anything left actually. We're doing really, really well here. So I'm going to let him fill up. Once he's done, we're going to sell it. 60% full then. Now obviously I've got the time on times 15. That means the cows are going to be quite rapidly producing more slurry, more manure, more milk. It's not really a big deal. We're gonna sell what we can. I mean, we don't need to sell everything. We leave some stuff here. It's not a problem. So drop this. And the reason I wanted to do the manure first is because once the manure is done, I can then move the thing. You know, the thing. I'm getting so bad with talking. Is this turned on? Yeah. So we can then move the conveyor belt out of the way. And yeah, we can actually take the slurry there. So the slurry, I think, is next because we've already got the dolly hooked up to it. I'm taking the trailer, and I don't know why. Let's just leave it here in the middle of nowhere. We don't need that trailer again today. We have absolutely no purpose for it. And today we're going to be using our new Fent for pretty much everything. Reason being, we bought it very late, so we haven't had a chance to really run it in. So we just, yeah. We'll spend the episode using the Fent for everything, I think. Now, let's get you refilled. There is more slurry than he can actually carry, but that's fine. So slurry, 159 at the biogas plant. All the manure is now in, so let's try and sell this slurry. Really hope this works. There we go. Get that pumping in. Nice. So we're going to obviously have more biogas income at night. It's okay. We'll finish the episode at midnight so we can see exactly how much we've made. As I said before, I'm not selling off all of the buildings and all of the vehicles and all that stuff. I am returning lease items though, that's the only thing. So we return that. I have no idea which one that is. I've got multiple ones. And there we go, that's the slurry in. So we can now, leave, oops, no, that wasn't what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So we can leave this here because we're not going to need it again, and I will actually return it in a moment. We're not going to be selling slurry again today. Instead we're going to be going and grabbing the milk. So let's just get rid of this as well. Perfect. We can also get rid of that. We're not using that anymore. So we're now down to 3 items. Good. 3 items is good. And we ended up with actually having straw left over, which isn't a big deal. I thought I had made enough straw to last until the end of the series. Turned out I made more straw than needed to last. So hook you up and let's get you refilled. Now this is where the big money comes in, because obviously we make a lot of money from milk. 22,000 litres is a pretty good haul as well. So let's wait for him to fill, won't take long. And you can see we've got more manure again. There we go. So we'll now take him over and sell. I don't think we've got anything else. But I have lined up something that I think is going to be a nice way to finish the series. And ironically, this episode might actually be quite short because I sold a lot of stuff last time. I managed to kind of throw loads and loads of things into the last episode, which meant that we had not so much to sell today. And we have passed 1 million for the first time ever. We have passed 1 million. And we're still selling. This is cool. Nice, 101,000. So we will now return this and this. So we've just got a windrower left, and you're probably wondering why we've got a windrower. Well, let's just unrealistically drop down here. You could see in the distance there are some bales. That's because I thought, what a fitting way to finish the series it would be if we kind of finished as we started. So this grass field, I've been cutting it. I knew for probably 3 weeks now this is what I wanted to do. So I've been cutting this field every time it fully grows. I have rowed it up. So I've tedded it today. Rowed it up. Whoa. And of course you can see that I have also baled the central parts. We've just got the headlands to do. And yeah, this is how we started. We started with just grass fields and making hay, but we were collecting it up the old school way. Now, wow, that was impressive. Where did that go? So now we're not doing it the old school way. We're actually doing it with modern machinery. We've got a, you know, I've managed to lease the biggest tedder in the game, the biggest windrower, the ones that I have anyway installed. We've got our 1050 with monster power, nice big baler spitting out 20,000 litre bales, and I have bought, I decided to buy rather than lease. I don't know why I did that, but I decided to buy us an auto-load trailer. So we can actually auto-stack. It's just one of the normal Rolland bale trailers, but it's going to auto-stack for us. So we're going to, you know, we started this series with that tiny little tractor. I don't even remember what it was, but we started with that, collecting up with the hay pickup thing on the back, spending absolutely ages doing it, and now look at the speed with which we can actually do this job, and the quantity as well. There's a big difference when you have the bigger machines and bigger fields and the amount of money you can make. So I'm just going to quickly spin around here and grab that bit that I missed. The pinch point on this field makes it quite annoying for windrowing. Well, it's not really a pinch point, I suppose, but it still makes it quite annoying for windrowing. So yeah, we're doing incredibly well, and I decided to go with the auto-load trailer because it would just make it easier to pick these all up. I don't know if we're going to get a second 20,000 litre bale, so I think we're going to have to change to 10,000 after we've done this one. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on it, because he is actually filling a lot more rapidly than I thought he would. And this section down here is quite chunky. It's a very large section of grass here, and I've missed some as well. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get 20,000 litres out of that, but let's I have to turn him off to empty him, don't I? Yeah. So empty him out, turn him back on, and let's just adjust a moment. So we got 4,000. Oh, hang on. For some reason I had the measure on. So 6,000 is definitely going to get filled. quickly. 8,000. How are we doing with 8,000? I want to try and get as close to a full bale as possible. Okay, 10. 10 looks more like it. Because after 10 it's only 20 anyway. So, turn off again, empty out again. Alright, alright. I'm going to change him to 15. And let's see if we can get one 1,500 litre bale. Now, what's the great demand at the bakery? If it's milk, I'm actually going to be really annoyed. Even though we just made a lot of money from milk anyway, I'll still be annoyed. Come on, can we fill 1,500? Can we? Can we? I don't think we can. No. Okay. Well, we'll pick up this last bit anyway. May as well. There we go. So, we got anything to drop out? No. Fold him up, drop him over here. So now I need to go and pick up the trailer, and then we can collect all these bales. If we have a look, the first batch were all 20,000, and we've made 32 bales. So we've got a lot of hay here. But before I do this, let me return the last leased item. Perfect. Right, I'll go and grab that trailer. This is a 28 bale trailer, so we're not going to be able to fit everything. So we're just going to head up and pick up our bales. We're going to have to make 2 trips, and I need to check where the best price is. It was Agra's, the land trade, but it may have changed, so I'll have a quick check before we actually do any selling. But this is why I love these bale trailers. Even if I know they're not realistic, it's still just so much easier. If only they were realistic, farmers would love it. If I could make one of these in real life, I'm pretty sure I'd be a bazillionaire in days. Because every single farmer would want a trailer that magically teleports bales onto the back of the trailer itself. They'd all be after it. Understandably. We're almost there though. Doesn't take long to fill this guy up because we can do this at full flat out speed. Makes life easier as well. Come on, 7 more. So, 6, 5. I feel like I'm counting down to something. 4. 3. 2. 1. Blast off. Thunderbirds are go. I really hope I don't get a copyright strike for doing that. Anyway, where are we selling then? We need to check, don't we? So, hay. Hay. 68 at the land trade, so we're still going to the land trade. That's fine. I'll head around here. Because the land trade is actually... Yes, we went the slightly strange route. Yeah, I'm not going to try and drive through the forest, we'll make a real mess. We can't put straps on. Okay. Right, so... I don't know if they'll sell from the trailer. I'm not sure if I want to take the risk or not. Yeah, we'll take the risk. So, we unload the bales here, and strap them down. Let's see what happens when we drive in here, which is a bit of a mission. Oh, they are selling. Cool. So 37,188. Nice. Now, I completely forgot to do a screenshot there. which is really annoying because that was the screenshot I wanted. Okay, I'll just have to do a screenshot with the last few bales. So we're going to pick them up quickly, then I will just vanish so that I can do a screenshot and I'll magically appear over at the shop. But first of all, obviously we've actually got to do this. So, transporting position and operating position. Cool, we're good. I think this will be it. Because there were only 32, weren't there? Yes, that's it. That is a really useless screenshot. But oh well, it's better than nothing. Really annoyed now. Really annoyed myself. Right, I'm going to take a screenshot. See you in a second. Here we are then, just 4 bales, and you know what? It's actually quite fitting that because we weren't exactly collecting loads in the previous when we first started, so it's quite fitting to have it like this. Interesting. This bale says it has fill type of nothing. Okay. If I cut it, I can't cut it. Alright, whatever. Well, that is it. So we're now going to skip to midnight and see exactly how much money we got, and then we're going to finish the series there. So see you at midnight. Closer and closer to midnight, and we'll find out what our final tally is. So, you ready? 51,714. So we are finishing the series with 4 tractors fully paid off, one of them brand new, a biogas plant, a load of other buildings over there. How many cows did we end up with? Whoops. 66 cows in total. They've run out of water, so they've stopped producing. And we own how much land? That one's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. We have done incredibly well considering where we started from. And that is it for the end of the series. Now I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching, especially the regular people who you know who you are, you've been watching since the beginning and every episode. And yeah, thank you so much. I am now going to start the new series. There should be no gap between them. That's the plan. But we'll find out. There may be a small gap, but hopefully not. But for now, and for the final time from No Man's Land, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.